Hey, Force Sensitives. I'm Darth and Magnus. Welcome back to my channel and my living room. Alright, so with me here today, I have the Spectre lightsaber. Now, this is modeled after the one that Kanan Jarrus used in Star Wars Rebels. Okay? Except, I went with a violet amethyst blade today. Okay? Give you guys a good look. Okay. So with this violet amethyst blade, I am going to be showing you guys a 34 move sequence today. Alright? I'm going to show off the lights here in the next few seconds. So that way you guys can get a good viewing of the 34 move sequence and you can decide whether or not you want to do it. And then I'm going to turn the lights back on. Hopefully you guys stick around and I will break down the format for today's video. Okay? Alright, so let's get started. Now, one thing I like about this Spectre lightsaber, because it's an RGB, is that when I turn it, it'll come on. One more time. So good. Alright. I will bow to you, my brothers and sisters in the Force, and in the balance. Okay. There we go. Alright, bow again to you guys. Because I love you and respect you guys so much. Don't worry, just for now. Just for now. Alright, let me get a sip of water before I do all this talking. Catch my breath. Oh, come on, move. Alright, so now I'm going to break down the format for today's video, okay? So you just saw the 34 move sequence. How we're going to go about this is that there's going to be 4 separate demonstrations that I'm going to show you guys today, minus that first one at the beginning. I'm not counting that one, okay? Now, the first demonstration I call the confusing demonstration. I know. Sounds like we're off to a bad start. Don't worry about it. I call it the confusing demonstration because I use my own jargon and my own terminology to describe the movements. Let me show you guys a couple examples so that way when we get to that first demonstration, your mind is a little bit more at ease, okay? So, I am going to call my left hand my lead hand, even though it's behind me, and I'm going to call my right hand my rear hand, even though it's in front of me. I'll explain why later, okay? So the movements that you're going to hear are going to look and sound something like this. Shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head, okay? This is when it's in a standard grip, all right? Come around for a rear hook to the head into a rear back hook to the body. And we're going to do a rear jab to the body. Next, shuffle forwards as we do a rear pommel strike to the head, okay? Now, when it's in a reverse grip like this, it's always going to be an elbow something. Just depends on what hand it's in. So, a couple examples. Shuffle backwards for a rear elbow high block. Shuffle backwards for a rear elbow block to the right. Shuffle forwards for a rear elbow hook to the head. Shuffle forwards for a rear elbow jab to the body, okay? We're also going to be doing some, there's 2 standard figure 8 movements in there, and then there's some reverse ones as well. I'm going to show you guys how to do them, and then I'm going to count them off. But basically for the standard ones, I'm just going to say rear figure 8 block to the left, rear figure 8 block to the right, okay? Figure 8 motion being like this, okay? Now when we get to the reverse, all right, I'm going to say shuffle backwards as we do a rear elbow or a rear reverse figure 8 block to the left. Then do a stationary rear reverse figure 8 block to the right. And then I'll just start counting them off, okay? All right. Let me see here. What else? Yeah, I'm going to go through all 34 moves individually and break them down as thoroughly as I possibly can for you guys. Then we'll go into our second demonstration, which I call the counting demonstration, because we're just going to count off the movements as we go through them, okay? So for example, it'll look and sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, just so on and so forth like that. All the way until we get to 34. I got a little carried away, started counting too high. Anyways, after that second demonstration, we will hit up our third demonstration, which I call the fun demonstration. It's basically what we saw, or what you guys saw at the beginning of the video. I'm gonna show off the lights, perform the 34 move sequence for you guys in full, so you guys can get another good look at it. But this time, you will have full context into the sequence itself, okay? And then the fourth and final demonstration, all right, this is still kind of new, all right, so just bear with me, but we are going to do it together, that 34 move demonstration, okay? I'll count down from 3, and then I'm gonna count off the movements as we go through them, like this. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just so on and so forth at a steady pace, because I want us to do this kind of stuff together, okay? But yeah, after that fourth and final demonstration, I will bow to you guys yet again, and I'll ask you what you guys thought of the video, and then I will end it, okay? Now, like I was saying before, I'm going to call my right hand my rear hand, okay? So just think R and R, rear, right, same thing goes. For my right foot, I'm going to call it my rear foot. When it comes to my left hand, I am going to call it my lead hand. So just think L and L, lead, left. Same thing goes for my left foot. I'll be calling it my lead foot. All right. The reason why I have it set up that way, where my right hand's always my rear hand and my left hand is always my lead hand, is that I suffer from short-term memory loss from a traumatic brain injury I got well over a decade ago. And this just helps me. It's a little bit easier. Okay. Just up here. So bear with me. And then the final thing is the shuffling effect, okay? So I'll let you guys know when we're doing the shuffling. When we're gonna shuffle forwards, I'm gonna give an example command, rear jab head, shuffling forwards. Excuse me. What's gonna happen is that you're gonna move your front foot first, your back foot second, okay? So rear jab to the head, shuffling forwards. Rear jab to the head, shuffling forwards. Okay, now when we're backing up, the opposite will be true. That back foot is going to go first, front foot will follow, like so. Rear high block, shuffling backwards. Rear high block, shuffling backwards. Okay, that's the final instruction. Let me get another sip of water, because I'm about to do even more talking, and we will get this first demonstration going. I know you guys are excited, so hold on. Oh, yes, please. Sorry about that, had to blow my nose. Just wanted to breathe while I do these, okay? All right, so we're gonna start off with our rear hand on top of the hilt, okay? With our lead hand at the bottom. All right, that's how much space I'm gonna have in between my hands. How much space you want, that is up to you. It's personal preference, okay? So because my rear hand is on top and my lead hand is on bottom, all the commands that you're gonna hear come out of my mouth is gonna start with the rear hand, okay? So we're going to get into a pose that I like to call the classic Jedi stance, all right? It's almost like you're playing baseball. American baseball, sorry. Well, is there baseball like with other? I think they get what I mean. Anyways. All right, so I want you to be in this kind of a stance when we start. All right. So we're gonna step forward with our rear foot as we do a rear hook to the head. Then we're gonna step forward with our lead foot as we do a rear back hook to the head. Step forward with your rear foot again as you take the saber behind your back. And we're gonna do a rear slash from right to left. All right, after that, we're gonna shuffle backwards as we do a rear high block. And we're gonna do a rear block to the left. Take a step back with your rear foot as we do a rear block to the right. At this point, let go of the saber with your lead hand, only your rear hand is going to be on there. All right. Next, we're going to step forward with that same rear foot as we do a rear jab to the head. Come around for a rear hook head into a rear back hook to the body, and then we're going to do a rear jab to the body. At this point, you're going to turn your body to the side, taking your lead foot, and we're going to do a lead side kick, like so. Okay? And then we're going to turn. After we put our foot back on the ground, we are going to turn in a clockwise motion for a rear spinning back hook to the head, okay? After that, we are going to shuffle backwards as we do a rear high block, shuffle backwards as we do a rear figure eight block to the left, shuffle backwards as we do a rear figure eight block to the right. Then we're gonna shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head, okay? This is move number 16. I'm telling you this because, I'll explain it here in a second. Okay, so this is move number 16. We're going to reverse the grip on our lightsaber hilt. All right, this is where we're going to start doing our reverse figure eights. So for that first one, you're going to shuffle backwards as you do a rear reverse figure eight block to the left. All right, that's move number 17. And then this will be 18. All right, is a rear reverse block to the right. 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, and 24. Okay, so we're going to stop on our right side at 24. Then we're going to do a rear elbow hook to the head and shuffle forwards for a rear elbow jab to the body. Then we're going to flip the hilt into a standard grip in our lead hand. We're going to turn counterclockwise this time. Okay, we're going to do a lead spin pommel strike to the head and then a lead back hook head, and as you do that lead back hook head, take your rear foot, and we're going to do what I call a front kick, but some of you guys may know as a Spartan kick. You want the ball on the heel of your foot to hit around mid-stomach to chest level, okay? So, rear lead spin, pommel strike to the head, lead back hook to the head, into a rear front kick, okay? Once you plant your rear foot back on the ground, we're going to pivot to face this direction. We're going to do a stationary lead high block into a lead low block, and then a lead block from the right. After that, we're going to toss our saber off, almost like a baton, okay, from our lead hand to our rear hand. All right? And then we're going to turn clockwise this time, and we're going to do a rear spin back hook to the head. All right? After that rear spin back hook to the head, we're going to grasp the saber with both hands again, rear hand on top, lead hand on bottom. All right, and we're going to shuffle forwards for a rear slash right to left. And that's going to be your 34th and your final move, okay? That's the end of the first demonstration. Let me get another sip of water. We'll get started on that second demonstration right away. All right. Okay, so I'm going to actually turn on this lightsaber now, since you don't need to hear me explaining the moves. We're just counting them off this time, all right? Remember, rear hand on top, lead hand on bottom, classic Jedi stance, all right? That's what I call it. Okay, ready? So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. Okay? All right. So that's the end of the second demonstration. I know it's a lot faster than that first one, that's for dang sure. So I'm going to show off these lights. I'm going to run through the 34 move sequence for you guys, and then that'll be the end of the third demonstration, and then we're going to head right into that fourth demonstration where we do it together, okay? I'm counting on you, all right? Do it with me, please. Please do it with me. I never ask you guys for anything. Do it with me, all right? Just try it, okay? All right. Oh yeah, gotta love this part. Did you like that one with the bow that time? See what that looks like on camera. Oh dang. All right. I'm so dumb. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, for this fourth and final demonstration, we're going to be doing it together, all right? I'm going to count down from 3, and then I'll say go, and then I'm going to count off, just like how I did for the second demonstration, the counting demonstration, I'm going to count off the movements, so that way it's a little bit easier for you guys to sync up with me, okay? All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. How'd we do? I hope we kept up. Alright, try this out. I have too much fun with this stuff, I swear. Keeps me out of trouble. Keeps me out of trouble. And hopefully my little antics makes you guys laugh. Laughter's always good for the soul. So, give you guys another good look at the Spectre lightsaber with its violet amethyst blade this time. Okay. Alright. Shut this off. There we go. Alright. I figured it out. Okay. This one always takes me a little bit to figure out. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the 34 move sequence down below in the comments. Let me know how I'm doing on explaining everything during that confusing demonstration and even the counting demonstration. Now, the most important one to me is that last fourth and final demonstration where we do it together, okay? Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? Let me know. I will not know. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing until somebody tells me. All right, I need you guys out there to let me know, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it. What was I going to say? Yeah, that's it. All right. I'm Darth and Magnus. May the Force be with you, and may the balance keep you always, my friends. Always. Okay. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next one.